Hey YouTube, Daryl here, aka Soul Source, coming to you from Clash School, and we are going to just check out our war log. So we're currently up to 25 members of 50, and I'm actually getting ready to boot a couple people, most likely today. Sent out a message letting people know if they're not requesting troops, they're not donating troops, they don't have a badge, or they have a badge and they have no attacks won. It's Wednesday, 3 days in. I feel like everybody could attack once or twice by now. Obviously, Spartan. Actually, for those that don't know, Spartan 132 was my brother's account. He quit playing, I don't know, 6 or 9 months ago. And so I actually just use this account to donate troops and then pop bubbles and upgrade things like archer towers. Once the loot is there, his next upgrade will be his queen to level 24. But I play that account on my phone, and then I play, this account on my iPad. So, yeah. With that said, we'll go into the clan castle. We're at 260 of 500 for clan perks. So, we've done 2 small scale wars, and won both of them. So they're only netting us 130 XP for winning and getting maximum stars, which is 18. Let's go and look at details. I released a video with the first couple attacks in our clan war against Trinityblood. This was a really exciting war. I'll go through and pick out some replays from the events list. But they 2-starred just about every base. Some reason they could only pull a 1-star on Matt's base, which is awesome. Great job, Matt. And they 3-starred Vokun, which was, I believe, one of their higher players. Actually, no, it was their number 10 versus our number 10. So that was a good attack. And then on their side, we 2-starred every base and 3-starred their last 2. So Matt helped majorly in this win by keeping his defense down to a 1-star. That gave us a 1-star lead where everything else was created equal. And then Coffee and Speed both 3-starred, each of the bottom 2 bases. So we were able to pull out a win for 2 stars, 2-star lead. Very, very close war. You can see we lost 1 attack, they lost 2. They only used 17 of their attacks. If you look at their enemy clan, and this happens, it looks like that war caused their clan to fall apart a little bit. For those that don't know, if you don't have the blue star with the XP level, that means they're no longer in the clan from this screen. So, Waterboy didn't do his attacks because he was out of the clan when the war started. Headshot did both of his attacks. He barely 2-starred my base, which was actually the first time my base had been 2-starred in war. And then he couldn't pull the 2nd star on Matt's base. So either way, some people get really emotional over wars. It looks like these folks might have. Scott's not there, Headshot's not there, Funky Town isn't there, and Waterboy had already been gone. So on my side, I'm very proud of our team. We were able to get loot. We were able to win the war. A couple disappointing attacks, but not disappointing attempts. Like, the one thing I can say with pride is that everybody on our team gave it their best. They all really tried. So other than that, so we'll watch Most Heroic, DP3. And he's doing a standard go wipe, and then he has a Valkyrie in the mix. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on 2 times because I want to show a couple different replays, and you can rewind it and watch it a couple times. But big thing is golems in, then wizards, then wall breakers. Get your jump in. He had his P.E.K.K.A.s and heroes in after the wall breakers, down to the center to get them to push the town hall. And you can see everything getting distracted off of the town hall in the center of business, and took down the town hall and going to clean up. Queen's under heavy fire, ability used. There's the 2nd star. So we'll go ahead and wrap that up. Phenomenal attack. I feel like I might have already recorded this attack actually in another video, so if I did, I apologize. But I think he was one of the first ones to attack in the beginning of war. But I always go to most heroic attacks. So, alright, so here's headshot on my war base, coming from the top with a jump spell. Now I always call 2 jumps the noob comp. It's very, very forgiving. So if you're just starting out with Go Wipe or Go Wee Wee, 2 jump spells, no wall breakers, that is the way to go. You don't waste any camp space for wall breakers that may or may not detonate on the walls. You can see this base, he was able to get in, get the town hall down. His troops get pulled away, jumping around. I'm still not a fan of the way the heroes operate now on defense. I think it's wasteful and, I don't know, borderline offensive. Like, it's better than when you used to be able to pull him to the corner and take him out of the battle before the battle even starts. But there it is, 50%. He quit the battle because his queen he wasn't gonna get any more percentage. So save the health and move on. That was a good attack, and I logged on kind of with that ghost face, like, whoa, I got 2-starred. I never get 2-starred in war. So yeah, just a very, very fun matchup. Let's see. Let's watch. Where did Matt first get defeated? All right, Scott attacked him. And Scott is their number 8. So, to me, a very highly skilled attacker. He attacked from the top, which is exactly where I would have attacked on this base, for whatever that's worth. Really late on his jump spell, in my opinion. They last so long. I would have had it down a long time ago, and I would have deployed it a little closer to the town hall there. But it doesn't matter. He, got it done. There was no wall there to slow the P.E.K.K.A.s down. So, and the same thing that I mentioned this in videos before, people that run Go Wipe or Go Wee Wee, they don't spread wide enough, and so they end up missing the extra percentage, and that's just a cost of doing business. I mean, you spread a little bit wider, your P.E.K.K.A.s, your wizards, your golems, your heroes should be able to go in easily and take out the town hall. So spreading your golems a little wider and wizards behind them to pick up extra percentage, I think that's a sound plan. So there was Matt getting 1-starred for the first time, his base being defeated, and here comes Headshot, their number 3. Much stronger player stat-wise, like troop level, hero level, much stronger player than the first person that attacked Matt, and we're going to watch this one on 4 times. He just dumped everything in. His jump spell was kind of cattywampus. He overlapped his second one. I haven't said cattywampus in a while, but that means like askewed. So he came in, and again, troops start to go everywhere. They split up. They don't have enough to help each other out. Battle's over at 38%. That happened with 2 minutes left in the war. I kind of thought, he 2-starred my base. I figured he'd 2 or 3-star Matt's base, but no, he didn't. And other than that, with war events, you can see, my guys collecting loot. Matt, Mark, and Robbie just doing arch rating. Matt actually went in with a little bit heavier comp to try for a 2-star, which still would have been loot. We didn't have any other players that could 3-star bases that were left on the map. And then Miguel, this is a good one. Miguel tried to pick up the 3-star. This one was really exciting. Again, 2 or 3 minutes left in the war, knowing that, Headshot had 2-starred my base and still had 1 attack left at this point. So Miguel comes in, and I have to be honest, using some weird Lava Lunion with golems and wizards, and I kind of felt like that can't be very effective. Like, I've always been trained by everybody I've talked to that you either run an air comp or you run a ground comp, and that when you mix it, it gets very confusing and complicated, and it's very hard to do anything effectively. And then I saw this happen, and we're watching it Sorry, my monitor just turned off. I had to get it back on. So we're watching it, and these balloons coming across, you know, please take down the balloons, please take down the balloons, and they just won't go down. They finally go down right over the wizard tower, take it out. All we have is an archer tower left to hold off whatever those little orange things are called. Devil minions, I don't know. But basically a bunch of minions and one archer tower, fortunately with a couple storages, which, as everybody knows, takes a lot of time. So we thought for sure at this point he was going to pick up the additional star, and we'd only be up by one. We were out of attacks at this point. No opportunities to pick up additional stars, and we thought it was going to be a tie for sure. That he was going to pick up the 3-star on this base. The archer tower is just holding them off, and then goes down. And with only 3 little guys left, there's just not enough time to make it happen. 99% 2-star. We maintained our 2-point lead, and ultimately Headshot came in and failed to gain even one additional star on Matt's base. So that's it. You know what, let me do, I don't know, there's just no real great defenses. This was a war where both sides were basically using Go Wipe, and it was whoever could 2-star every base and 3-star bases that ultimately won the war. So we do have a current war we're in. Quick sneak peek of that. We bumped it to a 15 v 15 with the star of the war being this little guy. So our resident Town Hall 4. We ran out of people to take into war that wanted to participate, and so we brought him in just for fun. But yeah, so there's our 15 and the enemy 15. We always attack same number as us, so I'll be attacking David with my account. I'll be attacking number 3 with Spartan. And somebody's going to be lucky enough to be able to attack this beast of a Town Hall 6. So this will be an interesting war. We have hopefully if we can get everybody's first attacks to go really well, that's the goal. First attacks go well so that we have our second attacks to just pick up stars. Even if we send a Town Hall 10 to dip down and take out a Town Hall 8 or a Town Hall 9, right away I'm looking and saying, okay, I have level 40 heroes. I feel bad. Any of our Town Hall 10s can 3-star this base. So yeah, it'll be an interesting war. I'll be recording some coverage for it. For now, I have to get back to work. It's 4:10 in the afternoon. Just wanted to bring some attacks and just kind of a final kind of closing on that last war. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you real soon. Have a great day. Bye now.